Well, hello there and good day. Thank you for joining me. I am FrostPDP, and today we're going to talk a little bit about the channel. It is October 23rd. It's a Sunday, and let me just tell you how things are going. First of all, the biggest accomplishment we've got is that we've got over 500 videos out, and we are just on the teetering edge of 100 subscribers, which for me is a huge thing. I mean, this isn't like a second job to me. This is a hobby. This is what I do for fun. I wish in some cases it could be more, but it is what I love to do. I'm a huge gamer, and I enjoy having all of your support. So thank you all. I'm really impressed by the comments we've been getting on the Crusader Kings Northeast Rama, and I'm very impressed. So thank you guys. Keep it up and help build this channel into something great. And I promise you, if you want to get some pointers from me or something, I'm always available. Not like I'm particularly helpful to give pointers to or get pointers from, whatever it is. So next up, let me talk about what games you can sort of expect to see on the channel from here on out. I'm going to keep working on the Brigandine series, at least until I run out of videos to upload. I sort of have a love-hate relationship with that game, and it's really fun until things start going wrong, and you have like no power over it, it feels. And then you start getting annoyed by it real fast, so there's that. And that's just the staple of retro gaming in general. Like, it comes and goes, right? I could pick that series up again in a month and, like, just go right back to playing it if I really want to, but there's other games on my horizon that I'm more interested in playing. For example, Stellaris. I was always on the fence about Stellaris. I have friends that really love it, and then I have, like, my own, like, I loved Master of Orion 2. Um, the new Master of Orion never really sold me, and money's kind of tight, and I was like, oh, Stellaris. Well, guess what? Stellaris is on sale for 25% off, and I said, this is probably my chance to grab it. So I did. I'll be playing it when I get a chance, but I'm a beginner at it, so I might be playing with friends, which could be really interesting, actually, or I might just be playing solo and playing at like a very in-depth like role-playing campaign of where like I really stick to virtues and stuff and try to learn the game through the lens of a species. And I'd probably go human just because it's human, and maybe customize it so that we're like Super Saiyan or something. I don't know. We'll get to that later. I also picked up Battlefield 1 because, number one, I have a tremendous amount of respect for the history that went into the game and the history of the Great War in general. But also because, like, I needed a first-person shooter, and PlanetSide 2 is fun, but, like, I was hoping that I'd have more friends that would want to play Battlefield 1. It turns out that the people I thought would play it didn't like the beta, so I'm sort of on my own, which is a little less fun. But maybe there's something there, or maybe I'll play through the single-player campaign a little bit more. I've already done a First Thoughts video about it. You can check that out. And finally, I want to talk about anime a little more on this channel because, every weekend, one of the things that gets me through to the weekend in my dull little job is Dragon Ball Super. I mean, it's a thing that's connected to me being, basically a man-child, I guess. No, I'm not, but it's connected to the young me. Like when I was in high school and Dragon Ball came out, we didn't even know it was from Japan at first. Like we had to figure all of this out through the baby internet. Like that was interesting to me, and I've been a huge Dragon Ball fan my whole life. And that Super is actually pretty good. It's not perfect. It's got story flaws. As someone who's well versed in literature, like I could probably have written it better, but like the animation's not terrible, and the story arcs are generally kind of cool. So I figure I could do anime reviews because why not, right? Like just talk about the episodes a little bit. So that's about it. I just want to thank you again for joining me. This is quite an adventure. I mean, if this becomes something successful, I would be thrilled. And if it doesn't, you know what? It pays for expansion packs, and that's about it. And that's fine with me too, because hey, you know what? That way I have money for gasoline. Or is it the other way around? I'm not sure how you're supposed to do it as an adult. I think you're supposed to pay for the gas first. I'm not sure. But thank you all for your support. I mean, that's really the crux of this message here is just thank you so much. And as always on this channel, La Paz.